welcome back to the Rose Church, everyone. So, in the last episode, in terms of Liurnia, we ran into quite a lot of NPCs. We ran into Patches. We got reacquainted with Vare, who seems a little bit more sinister now. We did a little side quest for a character called Raya, to do with someone called who'd been had something stolen from her by, I've forgotten, I didn't write his name down. Like Blackguard, not Black Knight. By Blackguard here. Turns out Raya is actually from, I think she's from Mount Gelmir, basically, from the Volcano Manor. She's a servant of Lady Tanith. She did, and she extended an invitation there. She explained how the Grand Lift of Dectus, which we were already aware of, is actually broken, and there's a different way into the area. And I guess because a volcano is, sorry to sound stupid, a volcano is warm and has lava, I'm guessing that will be underground. You know, if it's close to the center of this planet, maybe, perhaps. Patches told us about something in Raya Lucaria to do with a waterfall, which will undoubtedly end up with us getting captured. Blackguard was a contemptible fellow, but we negotiated with him. We didn't end up killing him. And Vare said some interesting things about not trusting the Two Fingers, about how they're frauds, how they don't care about the Tarnished. So we've got some interesting like splinters with the main story and who we trust here. So I think that we can't really trust Vare just because he's encouraging us to invade and use the bloody fingers and stuff. I probably will do a bit of online play, but I'll do it back in Limgrave because I would say we've fully explored Limgrave to a reasonable amount. So I feel like if we were to invade or engage in a bit of co-op or PvP or whatever, I'm not going to have anything spoiled, except for perhaps someone carrying a specific weapon or having a certain armor set. So I might do that at some point, but I'm not going to do it in this episode. I'm a little tired, so I don't know. I don't want to go too frantically. That's why I'm just kind of rehashing everything here. But yeah. I'm still kind of a bit baffled by the whole Hyetta and Irina thing. That's obviously its own storyline to do with Shabriri, who's a very sinister presence, I feel. So my main thing that I really want is some better armor and stuff. And I do know that Blythe told us about this armor. Did he say, oh, it was a blacksmith, so it might not be armor, but he told us about an armor in Raya Lucaria. There might be one in this little pre-Lucaria area, but this is very well guarded, so there's probably another way in. So because I've kind of been doing these kind of three areas of Liurnia in chunks, up to about sort of this mid-level here, I'm gonna maybe explore this cliff's edge here and head over to the Great Tree. Maybe we can pick up a sacred tear. And then if we complete that, I'm probably going to come over here to Raya Lucaria and have a look around this first area, see if there's a way in behind the soldiers. And then after that, maybe sweep over here, see if we can gain access to the Divine Tower. Yeah, that's kind of what I'd like to do. So we'll head over to this marker I set up first. And obviously I got smushed by that weird undead bird that we ran into. No Miranda flowers. And it didn't show up again, so it's either only appears at a certain time of day. Hey, big and little frogs. I'm not entirely sure. I guess it was nighttime when it attacked us, so it might be that might have something to do with the fell omen, or it might just be a nighttime thing. Hopefully it'll show up again so I can beat its brains in. For a little bit of revenge. Oh, we've got crabs. Not a lobster though. I'm actually alright with fighting a crab. It's the lobsters who are the real bastards. I've really become Sean Bean in this playthrough, I don't know why. Can't remember the last time I ever said bastards before this playthrough. Okay, little crabs usually mean big crab. It'll still scare me, but whatever. Right, let's have a little look up here. I was... Oh. I was going to throw a stone off there as well. Jesus. I think that these things are the iron somethings, maidens? Not iron maidens, iron virgins. It is nighttime now, I think. Oh god! Oh yeah, there wasn't a site of grace at the Rose Church. That bird might come back. I had like 4,000 runes, so it's nothing I want to leave behind. Oh yeah, the lobsters. The worst. Yeah, I would like to use that big hammer, but that's what I was about to say. I was, after having a little look back at my fight with Margit, and he had a big hammer, and I imagine we are going to find a massive great hammer at some... Oh, a massive great hammer at some point. I would like to use that, and it'll probably be something with better range than that other one. Right, let's just go slowly. Look at this view. Right, so there's a site of grace over there. They're good landmarks to look out for, these things. They've sometimes had a teleport in, they've had NPCs in. This one looks like it has a site of grace. Crab over there down that side. Look at these rocks, man. I'm expecting to maybe find a dungeon or a cave over here. And probably some more giant crabs. Let's be honest. This one doesn't look as high. We're okay. So we've got a very witchy looking tree. Several trees like that, actually. It looks like a poison swamp as well. It's like a yellowy colour, so I don't know, maybe it'll be a normal poison swamp, which is a bit easier to deal with than like a scarlet rot kind of thing. Yeah, this one's just a straight site of grace. Now, I don't know who this is supposed to be. I don't think it's supposed to be Marika, is it? I imagine they might worship some... No, it probably is Marika. But it might be a... It might be... Renala, right? Because she's the queen of Ray Lucaria. Okay. Oh, I can't see anything that... I mean, that could be a cave entrance, right? I suppose we just have a little look around. In every corner and crevice. I imagine those little annoying guys might be around here somewhere. Wow, this is really dense, isn't it? How I imagine it is, you know, like if you ever end up in like a really dense forest and you just cannot tell which way is which, you know, without, you know, maybe the sun is blocked from view, and if you don't have a compass or anything like that, it's quite overwhelming how lost you can get. Yeah, these are the pyromancers. I know they're not pyromancers, but they had a specific name. Let's remind ourselves. It was Flame of the Fell God. Arganthy, the chief guardian of the flame, has kept this incantation a well-kept secret because it was stolen by Aeon. No. I'm not sure which one it was then. I don't think we got anything from them then, I can't remember. There, guys. Smash them. Oh! I've had enough of this! Right. There is a risk if I'm playing the game when I'm a bit tired or whatever. I'm not physically tired, you know, mentally tired, but I'm either going to be more cautious or more impatient. I think that is. If I know anything about myself, it's going to be one or the other. So if I'm more cautious, that aids exploration. If I'm more aggressive, more impatient, that aids dying. Alright, so poison swamp. There's probably something in the middle of it. I don't want to deal with the crab, to be honest. But there are a lot of them, so we might have no choice. Yeah, regular poison. So we'll be okay on torrent. I imagine there'll be a few surprise crabs. Ash of War, Vow of the Indomitable. It would be nice if there are some of these, you know, like we had that greatsword thing, but we can't use it on the axe. It would be cool if we had some to use on an axe. It was an incantation, wasn't it? No, it's an Ash of War. Sacred, usable on all shields. Okay. This Ash of War grants an armament, the Sacred Affinity, and the following skill: Vow of the Indomitable. Skill of the Ancient Warriors of the Erd Tree. Hold shield aloft to imbue yourself with golden power, granting momentary invincibility? What? Usable on all shields. Interesting. Alright, it's gotten really, really difficult to see what's going on here. This looks like an NPC. No, it's a tree stump. Good job, Matt. I thought that branch was like a sword. I'm gonna have to potentially fight a lot of crabs here if we're not careful. They're not worth that many runes, so Maybe we aim to just go towards the trees. I might be stuck by the trees. Okay, so there are several poison swamps. There is no one blight town. I'm not going to look at the map for a bit, I'm just going to try and look around. I do wonder... Okay, there's a lot of people hanging here. I do wonder how this experience would be without the presence of the map. No, no, no. Just chill. But I don't know. It's hard to imagine a developer committing to an open world game without one. Of some description. You don't want to leave me alone, do you? Okay, that's the first time we've seen that. Okay, so it incapacitates you briefly. That's interesting. Oh, and it disables FP. Oh, it drains your FP. Interesting. Okay, we've never seen sleep before, so that is actually quite useful to see. I don't know what it did to my... Oh no, I used all my FP. Did I? I don't know. I don't think I used it all. I used it once when I was fighting the pyros. Yeah, these guys are sort of alive. I don't know what you're doing. We've got a bridge up here. Oh, what? No way! Have we found a way to... the Volcano Manor? And Lady Tarnished? Village of the Albinaurics. I'm sure we've heard that before. Is that anything to do with this thing? No. Albinauric blood clot. Must be a crafting item, right? I know one of you explained how the items match up to certain things in the menu when you first get them, and I never see it. I never realise quick enough. A thick coagulated blood, the thick coagulated blood of the Albinaurics. Material used for crafting. Albinaurics are life forms made by human hands. Thus, many believe them to live impure lives, untouched by the Erd Tree's grace. Really? We've got an element of creationism here. Oh, that's Nepheli. Nepheli?
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare. Made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nepheli Lu, warrior. But this time, and though the suffering, justice to let the scars I...
Alright. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know if we want to be here, but there's no way that this is the Volcano Manor. It can't be. I mean, that could be a lift of Dectus or something, right? No, there's no way this is it. Let's stay on foot for a moment then. Oh, we might get ganked here. Yeah, majorly. Wah! Oh man, how did that not get more of them? Where's my poise game? More blood clots. So these people were all created as an experiment. Maybe that's how Selin cloned herself. Maybe she's an Albinauric. Or however you're supposed to say it. I wish Nefeli would have said it as well, so I knew how to pronounce it. Got another ghost. Yep. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Dumbledore? Albus is hidden. Alright, Mr. Ghost. Albus is hiding somewhere. Now, I wonder if this place has something to do with the Dung Eater. Because out of the 5 people who were mentioned in that particular part of the opening cutscene, we've had hints at 3 of them, right? We've obviously met Gideon and Fia. We've met Nefeli Lu, who must have some connection to Horalu, but we've heard nothing about the Brilliant Gold Mask or the Dung Eater. So I wonder, because this is like a... Yeah, maybe it's got something to do with the Dung Eater, I'm not sure. But because all of the other 3 that I mentioned have all kind of been there to help us, maybe the Gold Mask and the Dung Eater will be forces... Not forces for good, but... Yeah, this is an ominous bridge, right? I don't know if we should go this way first, or if we should go up there. Yeah, whether they're gonna aid us as well. You cheeky sorcerer. So maybe this is what Selin did. Maybe someone came here on like a mission to cleanse the place because they thought it was unholy or something. So it's a genocide, really. I hear someone else. Oh. Oh, crystal sword. Just a normal straight sword, scales with intelligence, and does split damage. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human, enwreathed with powerful magic. Its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. Interesting. Crystallians. So the Crystallians are Albinaurics as well then, if they've been created. But they yearn for their creator. Could be selling, right? Doubtful, but... Guess you maybe make a beeline for that sword if you're doing a sorcery build. I have created my Yennefer character to have a little mess around with some sorcery. I'm still in Limgrave though. Okay, weird, there's not really anything here. Guess we need to keep going up. Massively up. Well, there was something here, there was a cool sword here. Talking nonsense. There's a scarab up on the stone bridge. Albinaurics, not Albinaurics. Oh, there's an NPC in here, isn't there? How did I not see this? Oh, it's not an NPC. The Sight of Grace, Matthew. You plank. And I need to go back to the original Mariner boss fight. One of you told me I've missed a... I did actually miss a build in there, which... Oh, I thought you were a friendly. You had a nice cape on. Who the hell are you? I'm nearly dead. Oh, this is some weird pyromancy. Wow, you got multiples. Wow. Good for you, fella. I thought this armor had quite good fire defense, but maybe maybe this place is quite a high level location. Right. Let's stroll back over there. Maybe we can sneak up on him and get a cheeky backstab. Oh, I'm nearly dead again! Oh, I thought I was in range! Smash him! I think he used both, 2 Estus there. 2 flasks, sorry. I don't want to go too far back in case he has friends. He's got even more. What the hell was that one? Wow, he does a lot of damage, man. I gotta be careful. You want to try and be ranged combat guy, then fine. Right, here's the bridge, so let's have a little look around here. That guy was nails. That guy was absolute nails. He had some really cool magic, like lingering pyromancy. We've got a pot person, I think, because there's a light by them. You a pot person? Yeah, yeah.
Please no, dear me.
Oh, maybe not.
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
I thought it was a warrior jar.
Wait then. You're not one of them?
No.
Well,
What a relief.
Oh,
Goodness
goodness me. I am Albus.
You're Albus?
Albinauric. As you can see,
Mm-hmm.
we're finished. The whole village is finished. The curse mongers have destroyed everything.
Curse mongers.
No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the curse mongers' hands.
Curse mongers. Oh. Halig Tree Secret Medallion, right. That's not the same
And
thing,
if
is
you
it?
should meet the young Albinauric Latenna, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us, Albinaurics.
Alright,
The
okay.
medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Huh.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
So, maybe they have really short lives because... Oh, is he dead? Albus! Well... So I don't think that was the... Poor guy. Maybe because they were created, like, foolhardy in a very quick manner. But maybe their lives are quite short, I'm not sure. It's not the same thing. Dectus Medallion and Halig Tree Secret Medallion. Join medallions to operate the Grand Lift of Rold and the Grand Lift of Dectus. Okay, fair enough. I'm sure we got told where the other half of the Dectus Medallion was, but I can't remember at this moment. Let me just reread that. The right half is said. Oh right, the Dragon Barrow. Oh, for God's sake, that's near Garank. That'll be difficult. Gaining access to a hidden path. In other words, this secret medallion will guide the bearer to the lands of Michaela's Halig Tree. Alright. Well, thanks for your help, Albus. An ivory sickle. Is that not a weapon? Yeah, it's a dagger. Sickle fashioned from ivory, weapon carried by aged Albinaurics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Halig Tree, despite never having entered its presence. So if the Halig Tree is connected to... Michaela was connected to Melania, and they were connected to the Cursed Rot. So maybe they created the Albinaurics as a way of creating a race of people who weren't afflicted by the Scarlet Rot. Perhaps. Maybe. And it all went wrong. Wasn't expecting this at all, but there are so many layers to this world, so... Okay. Need to be wary of getting... Oh, they've got tracking on now. Flintstone. Careful, Matt. There's an important item down there. Football! Oh, 200 runes down the toilet. Fair enough. We need to be on the lookout for more of those Albinauric pyros. Touch golden summon sign. For who? The Felly? Oh, come on. What for? I don't like summoning the Felly. But she's got an important quest line. It's to do with Gideon, so I'll do it. I mean, are we about to enter a boss room? I mean, we must be, right? Alright, come on, Miss Lou. I've got an axe now as well. We can look like partners. You with your two little axes and me with my giant axe. Now don't go running ahead too far, okay? I can't imagine this is a boss room. Yep, yeah it is. Kill all the dogs. It's a bit dark here, man. Seriously? Nefelli, you are getting wrecked. Yeah, she's dead, man. That's my fault, really. Okay, he's stacking some serious bleed damage here. Have you got an unlimited source of dogs? Right, don't breathe fire again. Oh, you bastard. No! Wow, he hits like a ton of bricks, man. Those dogs, yes, that's classic Capra Demon. That is the Capra Demon, isn't it? Essentially. Is that guy back as well? Forget you, man. Look after Albus. Even though he's dead. Can I not summon? Yeah. Right, we need to do a bet. How dare you! No, Nefelli, don't. Why weren't you doing that? Are you serious? Because she defeated those enemies, she goes back. Oh, crap. Great, now I've got to deal with the dogs all on my own. Is he facing me or is he facing outwards? Because I'd like to have a run at the dogs first. Stupid dogs. Why do I get no poise against the dogs? I know you've got an unlimited source of those dogs, mate. Now where is my poise? I am sick of you. Hiding behind your fire. Well, that didn't work. Ow! Oh, my skill ran out. Oh yeah, my runes. whatever, man. I'm just gonna run away from the fire. He hits so hard, man. We can probably backstab him. Yeah, nice try. Uh-oh. Gonna have to heal. Oh! That didn't work. Poise! Right, hit him! Hit him with everything, Matt! Oh. Well, Nepheli got to kill some minions, right? So hopefully that still counts. Crucible, not talisman. Maybe something to do with it, incantations. Or fire stuff. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. Weird. The talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspects of various creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago. Disgusting. Reduces damage and impact of headshots taken. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life. Born partially of devolution. It was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. Interesting. So, are we going to be really vulnerable to headshots at some point here? I think there might be another dog. Yeah. Fortunate we didn't trigger this. That would have been really annoying. Alright, so Nepheli technically got to help. Right, I don't want to... I don't want it to, like, be as if she hasn't had a quest progressed. We might not need to summon it to have it for a quest to progress, to be fair. But I don't think we needed to summon her for the Godric fight, because she died in that fight and she still appeared at the round tables. Runark, okay, I've still not used one of those things. It just seems so valuable, like... Unless I'm really struggling with a boss fight, I don't really know why you'd bother. Is that it? The belly's still there. So I don't think we're on the top here, we're like underneath. Oh god, Matt, no. No! No! No, I don't know how we actually get up to the top. Probably not from here. This is like a weird under town. So we need to find Latenna. Yeah. Oh Matt, please stop. Now that's the way we came in, so... This is a dead end, right? I've not... It's a dead end boss fight, I think. Just double check. Oh, there is a window there, interestingly enough. But nothing here. We can go and talk to Nefeli one more time at least. Preferably avoid this guy. Oh, crud. No, not again, man. I got 12,000 runes. Just bugger off. Get him before he heals. Eat it. Budding cave moss, sure. Right, I don't think there's anywhere else up here. Where was Nefeli? She was on the way up, she's not across this bridge. Alright, let's level up. God, we need quite a lot. We need another 3,000 runes. Melina? Please. Okay, let's just we're going in on strength, man. I mean, some of these strength weapons need like 40. Oh. Wasn't Nefeli under here? Yeah, she's gone. Okay. So this is underneath this place. We can't really get up here. Get up there, even. This isn't the secret entrance that Raya told us about either. Gonna have to do some further exploration, it seems. So I think we just head a bit further along here. It's not the one I kicked down, it would have respawned. They tend to respawn randomly, don't they? Okay, Trina's lilies. Let's keep exploring the swamp. Oh. This guy's vomiting. Alright, mate. Ah! I don't want to beat him up just because he's got a cough. Can we talk to him? Ow. Absolutely not. Alright. Fair enough, mate. I'm not going to kill you while you're there coughing up a lung. Smithing stone, level 2. What's with the ominous music? I thought that tree stump was a guy again. Okay, we've got like a sorcery-looking tower over here with some cuckoo knights on the hill on the approach. Yeah, I wanted to come up to the Erd tree, to the this minor Erd tree or this great tree. Anyway. Yeah. Didn't have my shield out. You really needed a shield for these guys. particularly when they start going bananas at low health. Might as well top our health off, we get refills. Yeah, they like start convulsing almost. What time are we on? 10 minutes. Okay, we've got a site of grace, beautiful, outside this tower. Look at that view, man, of the lakes. Excellent. Right, let's have a cheeky rest. Right, let's have a look inside this tower before we head over to the Great Tree. That might be in the next video, though. A converted tower. Okay, this looks like a... Oh, this is a message. Okay, fair enough. This is a statue of Marika, which is a bit weird. Erudition guide thee. What the hell is... I don't know what erudition means. Erudition guide thee? Not sure what erudition means, we're going to have to Google that. Is there a ladder or anything? It's cuckoo glintstone. Erudition. Is there a ladder I'm not seeing here? Erudition. What would erudition mean? All I can think of is erudite as a similar meaning word. And I think we can platform our way up there anyway. Maybe that's what erudition means. Yeah, you do move forward a tiny bit when you jump on the spot is something to keep in mind as well. An item in behind there. Yeah, let's get that first. Alright, fine, some grease. I've really enjoyed the platforming elements, I have to say. I don't know, I think that because these games are renowned for their... more for their challenge, right, in terms of gameplay. And as a genre, I think platforming games as well are renowned for their difficulty and their challenge. Like, you know, people will sometimes think of games like Crash Bandicoot as kids' games, and while they are, in some ways, they in terms of completing them fully, they are incredibly challenging. Some of the levels are insanely difficult. No items on there? Don't think so. Okay. Is this a trap? I wouldn't mind. Oh, sick. Okay, so maybe all these towers will always have a memory stone. I think the last one had a memory stone, so... Got another slot. That works out really nice. I really like that they're not tied to a stat, you know? That we can just get new slots without having to invest too much. I know we won't be able to use... Well, if we had more... If I actually used my cerulean flask instead of my crimson flask. So what I wanted to do, we'll stick a spell in there just because... Why not? There aren't that many more we can actually use though. Let's just pop our flame sling in there. And then I put the wrong one on this. I wanted the Karian Greatsword. Let's check that out quickly. Oh! You can charge it. So if you flick it, it just does that. Now that is what can I get that, but in an axe form, because that would be sick. Let's have a look at this. That's pretty cool. It does look like more of a dagger or a spear tip. But what else have I not had a look at? Roger's rapier, very fancy. Yeah, pretty standard, right? In previous games. I don't know what this Command E Kneel ability was. Oh, like the smash that he did. That's cool. Yeah, that's a very different moveset to our axe, because I guess it's a two-sided axe, so it's very different. Was this scythe I picked up? These are obviously more of a dexterity weapon. Okay, a two-hitter. That's sick. What else have we picked up? God, look at it. Ugh. Weird. Wasn't much else I wanted to look at. Let's have a little look at the Wolverine claws. The spammer's dream, right? Yeah, there's the quick step. People would use that as a way of getting through the swamp quicker. Seem to remember. Yeah, the Lucerne. You get like this or a halberd with the main knight character. This is a halberd's moveset. I would like to have the Zweihander as an option for a greatsword. I'm gonna have one just like in my inventory. Oh yeah, and it's probably it'd be fun to try out a two-handed thing. Now let's do it with weapons I can actually use. Now, so this chain, we get like a custom moveset here. Yeah. I love that they brought this back. We get like a sneaky special attack. No. So I would be able to two-hand great weapons. I just don't have any that I can actually use. Oh no, we've got two great axes here. I don't know if they have to be the exact same weapon. Yes. That would be nutty. Or, like, for example, I guess we could do like the Claymore and our the Lord's one. That's kind of the same moveset, right? And it's definitely something to keep in mind, right? What else is... So you could... I imagine two curved greatswords would be pretty mental. Yeah. That's kind of the same, though. normal axes. We just tried great axes. So these are technically great hammers. Let's try that out. Well, you can't two-hand them. You can't dual-wield hammers. Maybe I need a stat. My stats need to be different for that. I do love this hammer though. There you go. Right, guys. That's enough messing around with weapons, but we'll head up to this minor Erd tree. See what trouble we can get into. And then we'll maybe go sideways from there, basically. Check this place out. See if we can get in here. Check this woods out, this forest. And then maybe see if we can get into the Divine Tower. Not that we need to. There's no point until after we've gotten the Great Rune, but whatever. Right, so hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave me a thumbs up if you did, and just remember everyone, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.